Hello and welcome back to another episode of World of Warcraft Hardcore. My name is Syken and today we're continuing the World of Warcraft Hardcore series on the official servers of Stitches. It is time to continue our Priest playthrough where we are playing with a Troll Priest. So, first quest for today is an Orgrimmar quest, finding the antidote. Need to get venom tail poison sacks for that, which we'll find outside. So let's run there, get the quest, and help a fellow member in need. Good, we are outside Orgrimmar, and boy, I'm itching to use the new equipment. The whole thing, by the way, is a timed quest. We will need to get that antidote in order to help the troll that's right there. Easy peasy. Let's go for the vermin tail scorpions. So new order of business is one nuke, one shadow word, and let's see how the ones are picking up. So we need to skill the one skill, so it's not immediately going to be the most exciting damage, but very soon it's going to pick up and will be huge. You can already see a couple of good hits coming in. Alright. For the first wanding, that was of course not as promising as we had hoped, but just give it a second. There you go, it's for 15, a couple of resists, 16. Lots of instant cast spells. These guys are hitting relatively hard, I might say. So one skill still not fully where it's supposed to, and already hear you say, but Syken, you promised massive kill speed increase. Wait for it. Babso died right here, so it's a dangerous area. We just need to find enough scorpions. I know there are plenty around, and also plenty around here. So it's just a matter of finding them.
That's still recharge in. I can't cast that yet.
Good, the one skill is now high enough to start dealing a little bit of damage. Cool. That already was a faster kill than before. And whilst we're running, we can already prepare for the next one. Lots of nice instant cast spells for the priest. Well, turns out there is no more scorpion left. Okay. These guys are level 10, so they are about as difficult as what we would find on the Troll Island. They're definitely hitting relatively hard.
That's still recharge in.
And the one difference that I can already see is we're not completely out of mana once we're done with the kill, because most of the damage comes from the wand. So yeah, it's a significant increase. Now this is where it starts becoming really good, because now our skill is almost at 40. Very good. Let's take a look at our kill speed. And specifically the sustain. I think that is the main point why I wanted to have one so badly.
It's too far away. I can't cast that yet. That's still recharging.
Good. Scorpion comes in. And almost doesn't even get through our shield. Yeah, that's very different to what I've seen before. Plus, I mean, look at the mana. Whilst we are fighting against these guys, they're already regenerating. No, not orange ones. We're going to leave this guy alone. Yeah, we're definitely faster than before, no question. And way more sturdy, more sustained. Okay, let's get the last one and go back to Orgrimmar. Got the last one, so it's time to trade in and do the quest in less than 15 minutes. And with all of the walking involved, that's actually quite fast. Next up, once we're done with that, I think we're going to go for the harpies.
I can't cast that yet. That spell isn't ready.
So let's see how we're dealing with an ambush. Hit, hit. And the wand hits almost as hard as our spell. Cool. Good. Fast forward until I trade it in. Good. Time to trade in. Gosh, the walking is the worst part.
Oh man, be seeing ya. Talk to me.
Good. That'll give us the need for a cure, and we're back to the original quest giver. Here we go. Here's your anti-venom.
Stay away from
Enjoy. Fantastic. Got a lot of reputation out of it, and actually quite a bit of experience as well, almost a level 9. So, we're now running to get a couple of harpies down, which conveniently have set up their camp right over here. So we're going to do that, and then if we're level 9, maybe going to get the Razor mains down. So there are still plenty of quests around here in Durotar. I intend to finish them all before moving on. So, harpies. They should be relatively straightforward. Level 7 even. Yeah, that's going to be a field day for us.
I can't cast that yet.
We need these sacks, so we don't even need to kill the harpies technically, but
That's still recharging.
if I do have the option, I always kill a couple of enemies whilst questing. Number one, otherwise you're sitting at full resources. Number two, the game is designed around a little bit of a grind,
That's still recharging.
so it is quite normal to get rid of some of these enemies. What is normal is the hyperspawn here.
I can't cast that yet.
Good. It's unbelievable. These guys are spawning in left and right. And this is where the sustain really comes into play. As you can see, a little bit earlier we would have always been out of mana after the first pull. Here we have chain pull 2 in a row, still 60% mana. And until we are arriving at the next location, we're potentially already full again. That's why High Spirit is also so wonderful on priests. Because you can keep going and going and going.
I can't cast that yet.
We seem to be not the only one on this quest, but that's okay.
That spell isn't ready yet.
Spells steal about half of the damage, the other half comes from the wand. And only if we crit with the spells, that is. Elsewise, it's 2/3 wand, 1/3 spells. And the priests are also the only class that, as far as I remember, that get an improved wand specialization in their very skill tree. So that's going to be the first thing that we're going to grab once the skill trees are unlocked, because that'll be a huge boost to our DPS. Good. Fast forward until I collected all of these little bags. We are done with the collection, and we also got ourselves to level 9 just by killing the harpies, which is great. Now it's time to trade in, and there is also another quest over here, level 11, that just came online. A little bit of exploration experience on top of it. I think this was the crocodile quest. Don't need to immediately do it, but it's good to have it.
Thug, thug, be safe.
Yeah, we need Krom's amulet, which is in one of the crocodiles. Another fellow priest roaming the lands here.
I'm out of range.
Let's see just how good the wand is in normal Mortal Kombat here. I'm close wearer, so naturally I take a lot of damage, but we're also dealing quite a bit of damage. Of course, we're being ambushed.
Cast that yet.
Very good, cool. Can solo 2 mobs at the same time. With our strategy, I potentially could even do more, and once we do have fear, it's gonna be much more than that. Cool.
Hey, how you doing?
So
Keep
let's
it
trade that
real.
in. We're getting a follow-up to kill quite a few harpies. So that'll be a field day for us, because I'm in a killing mood. I want to test our new equipment. And we will need to go through that little cave system and start killing a lot of these harpies. Kill quests, always one of my favorites, because you know exactly when they are done. We don't need any of these guys, so we're okay.
Cast that yet.
let me fast forward until we're there. Good. We're going through the cave. I've also tested berserking. Works together with a wand, which is fantastic. So we're going to see even a little bit more wand damage going forward.
That spell isn't ready yet.
Got ourselves a new pair of trousers. Better than ours? I think it is. So yeah, these guys are level 10. And they hurt. So we gotta be a bit careful here to not pull two. The trousers are just as good as our others. So, nothing gained. And someone else is farming these guys. Not good, because that means it'll take us longer to get the kill quest done. Let's see if that certain someone is willing to group up. Well, it's not only one person, it is a duo. Of course, their kill speed is quick. I would have wondered how a single priest could have just gotten through all of that so quickly.
I can't cast that yet.
Good. It seems that these guys are forgetting the enemies up there.
That spell isn't ready yet.
And casters, for instance, are good for us. Granted, they deal a significant amount of damage, but they are generally speaking good for us. Because they tend to have not that many hit points. Oh, he's evading. Okay, well, no, that's not going to happen. Now I do understand how he's even regaining that much health. Let's get out of combat. I would have killed him twice. Yeah, very unfortunate. Anyway, still, the point stands. Classes are good. Good. Let's do those kill quests together. Double priest action here. Fast forward for you guys is this is just essentially running around and killing individual harpies. Good. Killing spree done. We're already 50% in the next level. That's what I like about kill quests. They force you to grind a short period of time, and that typically isn't too bad for your experience. Each of these little guys gives 100, and we only need 65 kills in order to get to the next level. So you could even grind them. Not that I'm a big fan of grinding, but like I mentioned, in classic World of Warcraft, it is part of the game, so it's just how the game is designed. We're going to trade it in, securing the lines. That will be great. And then I think we're going to go down to the Razor Mains.
That spell isn't ready yet.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea. Maybe doing that. Followed by another trade in here, one final swoop, and then we should pretty much be done.
That's still recharged in. I can't cast that yet.
Even level mobs, even if they ambush us with the shield and our now fully leveled 1 skill, do not stand a chance.
That spell isn't ready yet. That's still recharging.
So yeah, the wand was the best investment ever, and we haven't even started using it properly, because wand specialization will make it even more damage. I think it's 20% more damage once fully leveled. Don't remember exactly, but it is a lot. So it's by far the most efficient way of dealing damage for the priest at the beginning. Later, when we get into Shadow, that will change a little bit, because we will get Mind Blast and Mind Flay, both of which are excellent abilities. And part of me also wants to level as a holy, but priests are good enough at healing until the very late game, even in Shadow
Time
form.
is money, friend. Be good.
Good, we'll take a staff. Not that it matters much. And as you can see, we're already 70% in the next level. Moving on to the encroachment. Good. Fast forwarded into Razor mains. So these little buggers have taken an encampment here. Of course, we can't allow that to happen. Oh, well, that's the one type of enemy that I don't like, the one that can heal themselves. These have also a lot of sustain.
That's still recharging.
That's what priests are not necessarily good against. Enemies that can also heal themselves. I need a couple of quest rewards to get the first set of magic items on all of our slots. And we got a rare one somewhere in there, Geolord. Rares below level 10 unfortunately don't yield any magical items, they just give you normal quality items, but they always have a normal quality item. It can be mail or leather though, so there is no telling that will really help us out.
That spell isn't ready yet. I can't cast that yet.
Okay, so far quite easy to get into their camp.
That spell isn't ready yet.
And I am waiting for level 10, where we can then finally get the wand skill going. Part of me also wants to level as a holy priest, so
I need to get closer.
somewhat still on the fence of whether or not I want to go Shadow, but I think Shadow makes for a more interesting playthrough.
Cast that yet.
Holy, on the other hand, allows us to kind of have base skills and just keep them until basically the very end game, where we can then do dungeons. I don't know. Both have their advantages and disadvantages. I think I'll go with Shadow because I have leveled the last priest that I've leveled was a holy priest, and having Shadow form, I have been playing Shadow already, so I know just how good Shadow form is.
Spell isn't ready yet.
So let's move forward to the rear. Lots of resists. Holy smokes.
That's still recharging.
Just clearing a little bit here.
That spell isn't ready
We need to
yet.
kill the captain. I don't think so. I think everything else is optional. Oh, this guy's an elite. Yeah, no. That's not going to happen.
I can't cast that yet.
Okay, did we pull one or two? Nope. We got him all by themselves. So rare mob. Easy kill. And did we really just get... Well, that's the advantage of being an enchanter, right? That's the advantage of being an enchanter. Alright, down here, a couple more quillbars. Time to kill the remaining enemies.
Got steel
This time we're
recharging.
fighting against scouts and razormane quillbores. So whilst hunters were a bit of a problem for a mage, they are not so much of a problem for priest. Typically, hunters do not have that much of an oomph. They're just interrupting your casts.
That spell isn't ready yet.
And wow, we're having a really nice kill speed now.
I'm out of range. I can't cast that yet.
We are having a really nice kill speed now. Well, it's like what, 4 per minute? Not bad.
That spell isn't ready yet. That's still recharging.
Putting up berserking for some extra quick attacks.
That spell isn't ready yet. That's still recharging. I can't cast that yet.
Ouch, level 37, that sucks. Okay.
That's still recharging.
Cool. Done deal. Let's trade in. Alrighty.
And honor,
Will that even level us to level 10?
blood
Maybe.
and thunder.
Just barely did not do it. Got enough room so we can keep continuing. Next up we need gnomish tools from the wreckage. We're going to do that. Trade in, then we have 2 more quests here. Trade in, teleport back, and pretty much done with the area. Dark Storms, granted. That is still open, and this is a transition quest into the Barrens. So, I want to test a new macro. I put berserking and the one skill in one macro, and it of course doesn't do what it is supposed to do, because I didn't save it. Sure, cool. So we do that, and let's try this again.
Not ready yet.
Okay, cool. Works. That way I'm never forgetting to berserk whenever possible. And very, very soon we're going to have 1 specialization. If I recall correctly, there was nothing protecting these things, but I might be wrong. I know they were on the ships, and I know there are a couple of hostile creatures, but nothing was particularly protecting them. Did I just trap myself in here? Really? Okay, wonderful. There is the locker that I've been looking for. Yeah, nothing has been protecting it. Okay, I'll just collect 3 of those. Fast forward for you guys. We ran into a crab and gotten a level 10. Wanted to showcase we're immediately going into 1 specialization. It's not even a question. Such a good skill. And yeah, I'll collect the rest in the meantime. Alright, let's trade in the quest. Damage tools done. First pair of decent boots. I'll take that. And whilst we're at it, let's also put a little bit more AC on it. Cool. So we've got ourselves 2 more quests. One over here, a conscript of the Horde, and the other one is likely a priest quest. It's called Hex of something.
What do you need? Be safe.
Good recruitment letter. That is the transition quest into the Barrens. We're going to do that later. And we can sell most of that stuff down here. Good. I like cleaned up backpacks.
Who you be?
So, Hex of Weakness. Weakens the target enemy. That must be the troll racial ability. And we get a couple of upgrades, some of which are actually useless. So lesser healing automatically upgraded due to our mouse over macro. Then resurrection, yeah, that one is useless. Literal waste of money. Then we got Mind Blast. Which is the better version of Smite. And we got Shadow Word Pain, of course, the upgraded version. Deals more damage. Cool. So definitely some good some good new skills there. Next up, we're going to finish the island down here, and then potentially teleport back. Get the Hex of Weakness quest as well. Yep, that makes sense. Well, well, well. We are on the island with quite a few trolls. Hex to troll. And a couple of other trolls. So, these guys need to die. That's the quest I was pushing out until we had sufficiently enough level. The reason for that is simple. All of them are casters. It is a pretty dense location here. Mind Blast and Shadow Word Pain. It's a pretty dense location and it is easy to add. So fighting them with an even level absolutely makes sense.
Not ready yet.
I love it. This is 50 mana for 40 damage on average. This is 30 mana for 30 damage. Interesting. I wasn't aware. 2 seconds cast, 1.5. Yeah, okay, so it's just faster cast, more damage there, therefore.
That's still recharging. That ability isn't ready yet.
Ah, these guys can heal themselves. Okay, that's nasty, but I think we're going to be fine. See, I think what we can do then is something along the lines of this. Into this. Yep, that looks like a plan.
Not ready yet.
Just gotta watch out with our mana. I wasn't appreciating that Mind Blast takes more mana, but it is also faster cast, so there are pros and cons to it.
That's still recharging.
But since most of the damage is coming from our wand, we should be fine. Cool. So that's essentially what we're going to do for the next few minutes. We're going to kill trolls, plenty of trolls, and I'll fast forward that for you.
That spell isn't ready yet.
Good, we found the enemy boss, Zalazan. I'll mark him right there.
They can't join our. I can't cast them.
Unfortunately, he's being killed by a mage. Luckily for us. We ended up in the same team. Zalazan just respawned. Great. There is his head. Good. Fantastic.
That's still recharging.
I think we need to get up here and shrink his skull or do something up there. Didn't know that he would respawn that fast, so elsewise I wouldn't have created a group. Yeah, and we're almost done. Just need to kill a couple more hex trolls. Fast forward. Time to trade the quest in. Zalazan
Seeing ya.
down. Wonderful.
See
Misa
ya
boots.
later. Okie dokie.
And faintly glowing skull. Interesting. Is that a one-use item? Steals life from the target. Can I? Oh yeah, it's a one-use item. Okay, cool. We'll be using that whenever needed. Cool. That means we are pretty much done down here. I think what we're going to do is a Hex of Weakness into moving to the river, killing crocs, and then doing the conscript of the horde. But all of that might be happening in the next episode. We are done for today. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. Really appreciate it. And as always, have a great day and see you in our next episode. Bye bye.